Check out this new Rasmussen poll. It shows 84% of Americans believe the country is going in the wrong direction. Compare that to politicians. What do they think? Only 67% of them believe the country's going in the right direction. So that's a 151-point difference. What's up with the disconnect? Joining us now, Reshma Saujani. She's a Democratic candidate for U.S. Congress. Brad Thor, political thriller writer and author of the book Foreign Influence. And David Pollak, Democratic strategist and former New York campaigner for Barack Obama, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Good morning to you all, panel.
Good morning.
All right. So we see this poll and we see this massive split in what members of Congress think about the way in which the country is going and what actually the American people think. We've been talking a lot about that, David, with regard to the president and what the polls say about some of his policies and what actually he continues to do. How do you rationalize this disconnect?
Well, look, clearly the country has been heading in the wrong direction for a while, right? And Barack Obama has been there a year and a half trying to turn things around. I think it's definitely going to take some time, and we're already seeing some of the results. And if you look at this poll, first of all, we don't know what the wording is. It's very hard to react to it. But we have to see whether or not the people think that the country is actually going in the wrong direction now, or whether or not it's really the politicians' fault.
Mm-hmm. So, Brad, it sounds like David's going to B-I-O-B.
Keep
Blame it
blaming
on
Bush. Keep blaming Bush. You know what? This is crazy. And this doesn't have to deal with how polls are worded. It doesn't have to deal with, well, let's give people time to see how they think Barack Obama's going. They jammed through the stimulus bill. They jammed through the health care reform
But what would have happened
act.
if we didn't have that stimulus bill?
You know what? How many jobs have been saved or created? It's a bogus BS number. We've wasted all this money.
Do you know what would have happened in New York State if we didn't have that stimulus money?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
If you think it's bad now, it would have gotten a lot worse.
We were told that unemployment would not go above 8% if we use the stimulus, and look where we are now.
Well, let me bring in Reshma, because she's actually running for office in New York.
I don't think it's about Barack Obama. I think it's about Congress. And people are so sick and tired of the politicians in New York and in Albany.
Wait a minute. You don't think Barack Obama can be thrown into that mix? His approval rating at the lowest ever at 41% today.
Look, I don't think Congress has done its job, and I think that the incumbents are more concerned with keeping their jobs, and they're sacrificing their ethics and compromising their integrity instead of fighting for regular Americans, and people are tired of it.
And this is something that you would be in favor of, actually, because you're going up against an incumbent here in New York, and there were elections held in 3 states yesterday, and incumbents, Meeks lost. Right? Or Kilpatrick.
Kilpatrick lost.
Yes.
Correct.
So this seems to be a wave, which is good news for you.
Well, absolutely. And I think it's, look, people want new ideas and they want new leadership. And they want democracy back to the people. They want people who are going to fight for them rather than fight to keep their jobs. And they're tired of it. They haven't seen the type of changes that they need to see in the economy. And we have record unemployment in my district, double-digit employment. And, you know, we don't have a long-term vision coming out of Congress on how we're going to fix that.
All right. Another topic is going to be coming up for the panel. This is what it's going to be. The mosque near Ground Zero gets the green light despite opposition. So does a memorial to the victims of 9/11 at the mosque make the location okay? Then a nun is killed by an alleged drunk driver. Police say the driver, an illegal immigrant who has 2 other DUI arrests. Now Homeland Security is launching their own investigation. But are they actually to blame? Why did they let him go before that accident?